professional model for 8 years. So today I'm going to talk to you about my job, what happens behind the camera, and the concept of beauty and how that very concept is very manipulated for us every day. So first of all, we're going to talk about what do you consider beautiful? What do you think the beauty is? Then we're going to talk about the pressure to always look beautiful, you know, the magazines and advertisements and marketing, and how they put so much pressure, especially on us women, to always look perfect, right? And I'm going to guide you through the steps of having the photo shooting and getting that final product, which is image or like, I don't know, magazine cover or whatever. And then we're going to move on what it really takes to feel beautiful and focus on our inner beauty and the importance of self-confidence. So first of all, I would like to ask you, what do you consider beautiful? What do you think beauty is? Is it just a person, or is it activity, or your relationship with someone? What comes into your mind first when you say like beauty?
Myself?
Perfect. That's a great answer. And you should always start with that. You should always start with self-love, and maybe do a little practice every now and then, or every morning, like I do. I wake up in the morning, and even if I get like a breakout or whatever on my face, I would always look at myself and say like, "Wow, you look great." You need to find that self-love and start your day like that, and love other people around you. So the beauty is a very subjective thing. If you think about appearance, you probably had a situation where you say like, "Oh, I really find this girl beautiful," but then your friend would say like, "Really? She's really not beautiful. You know, what is she talking about?" Or a guy or whatever. So it's very subjective in terms that not, what's beautiful for one person is not beautiful for another. But inner beauty is beautiful to everybody. And we're going to focus on that a lot. So now the pressure to always look good, where does it come from? So you feel, the media, yeah. So it's, all these like perfect, I don't know if you can see it, but all these like perfect magazine covers where girls look crazy good, and it's just, nobody looks like that, It's not possible to look like that. They don't have any pores, they don't have any skin imperfections. And to look like that, there is actually a team of people working on that photo. It's not just that model and a camera and bang, it's not a selfie. It's a team of people working on that and manipulating the concept of beauty for us to sell us the product, to sell us the magazines. So, I don't know, I have more examples here. So I want to guide you through the steps of the photo shooting. So I've been shooting for like 8 years. To me, it's like a normal job, and I know how it goes. So the agency would book me. They'll be like, "Okay, so you're perfect for this image because we have in mind that type of girl, like a blonde with hazel eyes." And I would go to the shooting, and then there's a team of people waiting for me, already ready, and they already had in mind what they want to do with me. So they use me as a canvas, and I get a makeup artist and a hairstylist, and they work on me for like 2 hours to get what they want, and then we move on to a studio that looks like this, and this is a serious equipment. So you have all this like lighting and professional camera that costs a lot of money to get that perfect photo. So you can't really expect yourself to look great taking a photo with your phone as these guys are doing it with like professional cameras that cost sometimes like 20,000 euros or whatever. So it's kind of normal the product, it's great. Then if we move on, then you have like the stylist that is doing your style, your clothes, somebody who's going to pin your clothes if they're not fitting. So everything is being manipulated to get that perfect photo. And in the end, the post-production, once they have the photo, they would use the Photoshop. In 99% of the cases, they would use Photoshop to just, take out the blemishes or whatever. Take that normal and natural look from the model, yeah? So here I have some examples, or I don't know if you ever heard of Lara Stone, but she's a very successful British model. And here you can test it out. Then we have Madonna, we all know. This is before and after Photoshop. And you can see that she's wrinkled as a normal woman of her age would be. But here she doesn't have any wrinkles, they like lift her eyelids, so she looks perfect, right? This is me. This is a day before and day on the shooting day. So here I have no makeup, so you can see that I have like normal blemishes and skin imperfections, but here I look perfect. No problems. I remember I was really sick that morning, so this is all makeup and Photoshop. Another example, this is a photo before and after the shooting. So this is an hour before this photo. As you can see, these are two completely different photos. So everything is manipulated with the makeup and lighting and in Photoshop. Photoshop is the most important thing. So, and just to prove you that I did a shooting last week with my boot on, and you can see that my face looks completely different from what is here. Like, not even my mother would recognize me. And this, I just put some photos of myself together. Oh, damn it. I wanted to ask you, how many people do you see in this photo? Like different girls? But now I already said it, it's only me. But these are photos. These photos are taken in a 6-month time span. So I did all these photos in 6 months, and I look completely different in every photo, and it's insane. So this is another proof that, not even I look like myself on my photos. Sometimes I can't even recognize myself. So to sum it up, I just wanted to show you on live example that, all these like pretty girls and models, they are really not that perfect. Nobody's perfect. Every woman has a problem, skin problems, weight problems. We all have problems. But what actually makes us so special is now the outer beauty, but the inner beauty. It's something that we carry within ourselves, and what makes us feel beautiful. So as I said, the beauty is subjective, but the inner beauty is obvious to everybody. So as long as you're a good person, and as long as you love yourself, and start your day like that, you're gonna feel beautiful. You're gonna radiate that beauty, and people are gonna think that you're very special. So how you start with accepting yourself and your uniqueness. So you have to respect that everybody is unique. So it's you. So don't try to be a copy of somebody else, somebody who's already famous. I don't know, Kim Kardashian, or who are your idols? I hope she's not. She's not, but don't try to be like, second Katy Perry. Be you. This is what we appreciate. So just find what's really unique about yourselves and bring it to the world. We're gonna appreciate it much more. The another thing that I wanted to talk to you before you move on your basketball session is that I told you about the exercise of repeating yourself every morning that you're beautiful, and that helps a lot. You know, in the beginning it's going to be a little bit like crazy, oh my God, what am I doing? This is ridiculous. But then it becomes a practice, and then you really, you know, you believe what you're saying to yourself. Then you have to eat well and respect your body, because your body is the home for your soul, and you're stuck with it. You're gonna live there for the rest of your lives. So you need to take good care of it and eat well. That's why I gave you all these, you know, things. Maybe you make some changes in your diet. I'm not saying you have to forget about Marco's pizza and just move on and, I don't know, broccoli. But, you know, just make a few changes and start with that. Drink a lot of water. Water is really important for your skin, for your brain, and for focusing, exercise. Do this basketball session every Monday, and, you know, just play around. I exercise like usually now with my broken foot. Even with my broken foot, I do a lot of Pilates and yoga, but I'm usually very, very active, and it helps me be in a better mood all the time and feel more comfortable with my body. And yes, smile. Always smile. Smile. It makes you, it's the best makeup a girl can wear, actually. So if you have any questions, I'm here. If you want to know more about anything I was talking about, just feel free to ask. No? Well, thank you. Thank you for your time.